This is Don Kryptonium. While everyone in the cosmos crypto space talk about the new blockchain launching, Evmos, Don Kryptonium talk about Pupmos. Yes, because everyone else talk about Evmos, what else I could say? So today I'm going to speculate on what could be Pupmos. And you need to know, I'm not objective channel, okay? If you want to search for objective things, I don't know where to go, because this is not objective space, okay? But I'm trying my best to be honest with you. So the reason why I'm speaking about Pupmos, first of all, I think it might be underrated as the meme coin, and in this video I want to speculate what could it be. I'm going to also drift off a little bit of this subject, so tell you what is smart contracts on Juno, because there is a lot of misconception about staking the Juno tokens, like CW20 tokens. And also I need to tell you that around a month ago Pupmos sent me 5 Juno, so this could be considered like sponsored. But you need to know, I actually, that day when Pupmos gave me 5 Juno, I gave away 20 Juno, so I didn't benefit from that. But you see, there is many great projects that are being launched on the Juno network, and this is Neta, which is store of value on the Juno network, meant to be a DAO, meant to be community also, which is DAO, right? There is many people asking in the Discord, which I believe this is new people and they don't really know what's going on here. So the people ask, hey, what's the stake in APR of Neta? You need to know the smart contract platforms smart contracts that are being built on Juno. This is not proof of stake chains. Proof of stake is the Juno. So in this matter, staking, when it comes to the DAOs, for example, that mean to be Neta, the other DAO that started, which is Marble, the same questions, what is the APR? The staking means locking the tokens within the DAO. There is no APR, there is no really the staking rewards that you get with the proof of stake chain. So this is very basic for some people, but it needs to be addressed for some because people still getting confused. And as I said, there is Neta being built, Marble, very experimental DAO. Recently, I don't know anything. Possibly I will speak to founder of DAO of this DAO on this channel. There is Juno Tools, there is Juno Mint, there is DAO, which allows you to build DAOs, of course. Including Marble DAO and others. I don't want to miss anything. DAO App, there is DAO App and many other that is being built. And everyone who built on the Juno network, I'm happy to talk to you, okay? But today we are focusing on Pupmos, considered by many just a meme coin. And in this video, I'm going to try to prove to you that Pupmos might be something more than just a meme coin. And there might be good people within Juno ecosystem that are actually building the Pupmos. We don't know anything yet. Every time I'm trying to ask some people, some even developers doesn't seem to treat the Pupmos very seriously. But I want to give you the insight. So first time that I realized that Pupmos maybe could be something more is this image from January 20, and it's been built for months now. Actually, the development is quite slow compared to some projects that is being developed on the Juno network. And Pupmos, the counting down is so slow, which I believe is quite a bullish thing, because there might be quite interesting app being built that is Pupmos. And the first image from January 20 that maybe started the speculation, we can see the DEX. But what is this DEX? So first of all, transfer between Juno obviously and Pupmos, you can see it's blurred out. And unlike Marble DAO that's chosen to fork JunoSwap, this is simply, at least it looks like the fork of Osmosis. And the reason for that is because this kind of layout here is very similar to Osmosis, and I would love that to be fork of Osmosis, because I quite enjoy the design of Osmosis. the use of that. So that would be the first thing. So we could assume that Pupmos will be the exchange outside of the meme coin. But let's go to the white paper and learn what else could it be. I'm actually making this video because someone asked me, what is Pupmos? I don't know. I'm trying to ask so many people and I don't know. Pupmos is autonomous self-aggregating community profit protocol. I have no idea what the hell it means, okay? Autonomous, so that will be DAO. We can assume self-aggregating, so that's DAO, like, right, community profit protocol. Not very clear. On the Juno network. Driven by pursuit of friendship, this part I understand. Friendship, sovereignty, and interoperability. So smart contract platform that is interoperable. That is also the DAO. That is also the DEX. My nose is getting clogged. I'm having running nose. So sorry for that. Pupmos token functions as a treasury-backed mimetic utility asset with uses is in governance. So the DAO, the token will be used for governance, collateral, maybe exchange, maybe something like Kava platform, collateral, right? Maybe you can loan the different assets against other assets. Value storage. So also Pupmos token is the maybe like Neta. It will be way more, and the community obviously will be bigger. I would expect tens of thousands wallets being included in the airdrop. So that will be probably the largest DAO that will exist on Juno network, at least on this for this moment. So DAO, exchange, value storage, right? And you could probably collateral. Something like Ume, like hard to think of it. Like this also quite interesting. The design also looks quite spot on, community owned. Of course, you will not be able really stake this as the proof of stake chains, but you probably will be able to lock your tokens in the DAO and maybe be rewarded with these tokens or other tokens that are being issued on the Pupmos. So that's the one clue. And obviously using this in the liquidity pools, probably liquidity pools on JunoSwap, and probably more beneficial will be on the Pupmos exchange pool, like Juno to Pupmos, and will be probably highly incentivized by the Pupmos token. Not sure if any other tokens, that will always depends on the governance, but there might be governance proposal on the Juno network being put to incentivize pools on the Pupmos exchange as well. Of course, it will be climbable for free, but thousands, if not tens of the thousands, Pupmos will be distributed widely and fairly to friends. Widely, a lot of wallets, tens of thousands wallets, fairly. Many people do the fair drop, so it means maybe every wallet will have the same amount. Or because I saw the Pupmos tweeted that this will be something novel. It could be equal amount, or they could be some equations. Let's say you have 20 tokens, you receive 200 tokens of Pupmos. You have 40 tokens, you receive 300 tokens of. So maybe it will be like declining factor here. Maybe it will be equal. I'm not sure. Of course, this is just the speculation to friends. It could be considered as the people who delegated to Pupmos, but I would expect the and you see, that's also pretty cool. Like this, like I'm waiting for the airdrop of the Pupmos, because this is really important part. The friend drop spam resistant distribution mechanism, reward loyalty, participation, spam resistant. So it actually could not necessarily be equal amount, because that's kind of spam resistant, right? There will be DAO, PAUS will be the token. Interchain decentralized smart contracts owned by the PAUS generate multi-asset income for Pupmos staking rewards. So that could be like collateral. You buy the lock-in Pupmos, which can be used as collateral, could be rewarded with other tokens. I would understand. which then can be allocated to fund grants for the development of more PAUs. PAUs, interchain and smart contracts. Interesting. No, PAUs are smart contracts that will be owned by the Pupmos community. So Pupmos might not be just one smart contract. Pupmos will build multiple smart contracts on the Juno network. That's my assumption, okay? Reading this carefully, because honestly, I'm not a tech person. It's hard to read the white papers sometimes. I understand, I'm like you. And that could create perpetual cycle, which I would understand as the Ponzinomics, which is also called Pumpamentals. I like the word Ponzinomics better. Okay? Don't hate me for that. Auto-compounding Juno with validator friends. Liquid staking. So something that Osmosis introduced, like it could be forked. Interchain native. DAOs have been limited to scope of the blockchain. The inception of the Pupmos DAO envisage blah, 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 the beginnings of the end of this paradigm. And this DAO will have effect through multiple chains via IBC enabled interoperable smart contracts, I believe. An interchain democracy might be formed and lay claim to the freedom of movement which underlines the fabric of the Cosmos ecosystem. No longer at the mercy of a single blockchain jurisdictions. It states that the chains could begin competing to provide the environment more suitable for the Pupmos DAO and its members. As we know, competition is good. Competition drives innovation. Memetics. So I'm not gonna read the memetics, but of course there will be more. The language used by the Pupmos. I just don't want this video to be too long. Should I read this? You can actually read, right? You can read this, the onboarding dilemma. So, so it's about like community. What Pupmos believe the dilemma is about community-driven network effect. So we'll see what's next. That's all we have now. One more insight at the very end, because we all speculate who is Pupmos, and I hope it will never be known. But what I want to say that Jabi, which is a very respected validator, probably considered one of the best validators by many great validators as well, says that he helped to translate Pupmos white paper, because as we know, Pupmos doesn't necessarily speak English. He speaks in the Pupmos language, similar to English. You can, if you speak English, you can actually navigate through this language. And Jabi was translator of the white paper, which we could assume that Jabi is collaborator on the Pupmos smart contracts. So this is why I like to speak about Pupmos, because I think Pupmos at this launch will be one of the most impactful DAO within Juno community. So this is it. This is Don Kryptonium opinion on Pupmos and its speculation. I know I don't always talk about the trendy subjects. I just talk about what I want. So we'll be doing sometimes my opinion, sometimes the interviews. As I said, many interviews are coming, especially focused around DAOs and people building within Juno ecosystem. So enjoy your day, because I'm going to go on with my day now. Some work to do till the next time.